Okay, everybody. I believe that we are rocking and rolling and we are recording. So let me get my timer set. Okay, 25 minutes. All right. So this video is going to be 25 minutes, but I don't have 25 minutes of content to provide you. So I'm just going to go over the final exam, even though we talked about it in class, and then I'll just remind you of the three handouts that I strongly encourage you to use to study for the exam. And then after I talk about that, I'm just going to turn off my mic and my camera and let it roll till it reaches 25 minutes and then say bye. Again, I apologize for not having content for you. But like I said, so much of our class requires being in class and participating with each other in person because it's not like a lecture-based class where I just talk and then you take notes and take a multiple choice exam based on things you've memorized. So let's get started. I have shared this document with you. Um, I uploaded this last week. It is a 2026 final exam study guide. Okay, I notice everybody except about five people haven't signed up. I checked a couple hours ago. Maybe some of you have signed up in the last couple hours. It's on Zoom. The link is posted on Zoom now. It is the same for all 3 days. And this is what may be on the exam. First and conditionals, first and second. Expressing impressions, language, seems, looks, sounds like. Of course, there should be sounds there. Present perfect progressive tense and adjective clauses. The format is the same as the midterm. I believe there are three parts. There is a time limit. I'll give you detailed directions for each part, so you'll know specifically what target language to use for each part or each question, and take approximately 7 minutes, but of course you're signing up for a 10-minute window. It's worth 20% of your grade, so 20 points, and you'll be graded on using the target language correctly and fluency, basically not having long pauses, but trying to keep your speaking rate smooth. And don't worry about pronunciation. Okay, got that out of the way. Now let me show you on page 2. So these are my study tips. This is what I would do if I were you, unless you have a conversation partner. But what I would do is I would utilize AI, whether it's ChatGPT or something else. I'm familiar with ChatGPT. They have a speaking function and it is free. And that's what you've used in class most likely, unless you pay for the premium version. So I think if you want to practice first and second conditionals, use this handout. And just as a reminder, let me bring it up. Looks like this. So you did that for homework. So um, this homework, you had uploaded that and then you asked ChatGPT. And what you could do is just ask, if you do this specific one, ask ChatGPT to give you more questions um, using first and second conditionals, and then just getting that practice. And you could even ask ChatGPT to give you some feedback and ask them if you made any mistakes, what were they? Okay. Oh, here we go. And let me go back to the study guide. Um, Now for practicing expressing impressions language and adjective clauses. The adjective clause dating activity. This one right here. And you know what? I'll upload all these again. I'll upload all of these again. So you don't have to search for them. Um, and then of course I will, yeah. So what you could do is upload this handout, student A and student B, into ChatGPT and say, um, let's do this activity together, and asking each other the questions and answering them. What type of, you could ask ChatGPT to ask you what type of person is Stephen looking for? I'm sorry, Jake. And then you can answer he's looking for a person who likes spending time outdoors. I think you could also upload this activity and then just ask ChatGPT to give you something new, or have ChatGPT ask ChatGPT to ask you these questions. So you can, or similar questions. So you need to answer speaking about yourself using relative clauses or adjective clauses. Okay, and then the third one to practice using the present perfect progressive is this one. What have you been doing recently? And that looks like this. Just talking about yourself. And upload this and just do this again. Or just simply ask ChatGPT to ask you questions where you need to use the present perfect progressive. But I would say these three, among the activities we did in class that you could do on your own, I would say these three are probably like the best, to help prepare you for the exam. So, like I said, I'm going to re-upload all of these into one announcement. So you don't have to go fishing in all the announcements or um, the materials that I've posted. So all these handouts will be there for you. Okay. Right now I've been speaking for 8 or 9 minutes. Okay. I'm going to now turn off my mic, turn off my camera. Actually, what I'm going to do is yeah, going to share this screen here and just turn off my camera and my mic. And just let it go for another about 15 minutes. And then once it's 25, uh, turn it off. And so this is basically the end of the video. And good luck on all your exams. And I will see you in class, probably, maybe, but I'll definitely see you at your exam. If you're watching this before your exam and you haven't signed up for the exam, you know what to do. Please sign up ASAP, but I'll remind everybody tomorrow. So, see ya. Bye.